There is a difference between a cornerstone to us here in the 21st century and to them then in the first century. For us, a cornerstone is kind of a marquee. It looks kind of like a plaque attached to a building that says in 1960, the brethren built this church and so and so. If you want to see them, look around in the church buildings in town. I think specifically one that stood out to me the other day when I was riding my bike on the Presbyterian building under Fellowship Hall. It talks about Westminster Fellowship Hall, 1960, and the dedication. That's a cornerstone to us. That's not a cornerstone to them. To them, the cornerstone is what the footings were to us. But that doesn't ring very well for us. He is the footings. He is the living. No. You know what a footing is? Let me tell you, if you don't have a footing, you don't have a building that is very enduring in this part of the country. A footing is when you go down below the frost line and you kind of get down to this dirt and you dig a trench and you make this trench big enough and wide enough that the size of the building can sit on here solidly, and even when it settles, it'll still stand without settling so badly that the building won't open doors anymore. And they work on this footing. They get out a transit and they set it so that the level of the height of it is the same here and there and there, and they get this thing all set. The cornerstone was what they built the whole building on, so it'd be square and it'd be secure. That's what the cornerstone was to them. And the cornerstone that he's talking about is Christ, and Christ is a living cornerstone. You see, God's got something in this call that's a big building project he has in mind. And he's going to make it square, and he's going to make it secure on a living stone. One that isn't inanimate, one that's not unfeeling, unresponsive, undynamic, but one who is animated and alive.